My name is Rosy Hodge. I am in San Clemente, California, but I'm South African. I am a WSL commentator and a Rip Curl women's athlete.
Are you able to surf at the moment, seeing as you're in California? Like, are you in a part where you're allowed to surf, or are you not at the moment?
In San Clemente, the beaches opened up about maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. So they were closed for a little while and then they reopened. So yeah, we're stoked to be getting back in the water.
And how long were you out of the water for?
Wow, I was out of the water for almost a month because I was having like mixed feelings about going and surfing, knowing what was going on. So I didn't surf for maybe a month, even though the beaches weren't closed, but now I'm like slowly getting back into surfing, so yeah. It's been good.
And since the WSL has kind of called the year on hold, how has life changed for you?
Yeah, I think, initially it was really scary because the WSL had made the decision to cancel Snapper, and then I was like, wow, that was really an eye-opening moment for myself because it's obviously something I was really looking forward to. But also that's a huge step, for the athletes, for the organization, but then also to realize like how serious the situation was. Yeah, as the year's going on, I'm just kind of like, I've been traveling and just surfing and doing this whole thing for so long that in a way it's actually been refreshing. After those first few weeks of being like shell-shocked, but now like staying in one place for a little bit of time, like getting in a routine, hanging out with my husband and my dog, like has been pretty awesome.
You were a professional surfer before you got into commentating. So how was that transition from being a competitive surfer into commentating all competitive events?
Yeah, it was interesting for me. I think, I was right place at the right time. I had fallen off tour and then saw a lady, Kate Bain, who's actually our production manager on the WSL in Hawaii, and she was like, what are you gonna do now? And I was like, pretty bummed. And she was like, do you want to come commentate at the Gold Coast? So yeah, just started off at those first events in Australia. But yeah, it's so cool. I just think it's like been such a good opportunity for me to stay within the surf world and like still get to do what I absolutely love, and then also have that perspective because it's what I've done in the past.
And do you have any advice for any young girl surfers that are starting to commentate? Because I started a couple of events, commentating a few at the start of the year. So do you have any advice or anything for people like me that are trying to get into that as well?
Yeah, I think it's so cool. I absolutely love what I do, and I love seeing like other women, whoever, like getting involved, because I don't think there's actually enough women who do it. So I'm always like, you know what, it's so rad, and like if it's something that you enjoy, it's just like watch a bunch of stuff, like watch other sports, like get a handle of what they're doing. But then it's also it's your perception of something. So if you're bringing, your insight and your knowledge of what you've learned along the way, I think that's like the biggest thing, is just having that kind of confidence in your own voice and your opinion and what you perceive, and putting that out there.
And do you find it more exciting to do the men's events or the women, actual surfing wise?
It's interesting because for me, like a lot of the time, like I'm emotionally invested in it too. I'm so incredibly in awe and inspired by what the women are doing at the moment. So for me to be at those events and like to see people that I grew up with doing what they're doing, I get pretty emotional. So I love being at the women's events. Yeah, don't tell the guys, but I'm always like, yeah, I love seeing the women compete and being inspired by what they're doing.
Thank you so much for having a chat with me, and I really appreciate it. And hopefully we get to see you back on the WSL soon.
I hope so. Thank you guys so much for the time, and thanks for connecting with me. I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.